Okay, when you arrive at the cabin, the pump and the extension cord is usually right here by the fireplace. We will take it outside. This is part of the project when you're getting ready to leave that you have to do. But a lot of times we'll just leave it here on the bench when we're here during our visit, our stay. To fill the cistern, you got to come around here. And the cistern, you must check the cistern before you leave and make sure that it's full for the next party that comes. So anyway, I'm going to put the pump down here and the extension. Here's the cistern. And before you leave, you got to check to make sure it's full. Obviously, we need to put some water in. So we'll do that. The hose is over here on the side of the cabin.
It's kept on the side of the cabin by ruling of the Forest Service. They want all hoses on the cabin in case of a fire and they use it.
So what you do when you have to make a couple of trips is take the hose down to the creek, and this end, the male end stays at the top. You can carry your pump down at the same time. You just stretch your hose out. Step on it right there. Thank you. Okay, you got your hose down here to the creek. The easiest thing to do on the pump, it's a little snap release, is take the male end off and thread it onto the female end of the hose. Then it just clips right back in there. Clicks in, very simple.
So you just push it in. You don't have to worry about screwing it in.
You pull the handle back and push it in.
Pull the handle back and then push it in. Okay.
Okay, so your pump is set and ready to go in the water, but you got to get electricity to it. So this is where your extension cord comes in.
So back to the top.
Back to the top. Get your extension cord.
Gracie,
and I
stay.
usually take it down to the bottom and plug it into the pump.
Why don't you plug it up in here first?
You're going to have excessive extension cord and it's easier up on top.
Also, you don't want to plug it in and make it go until it pumps in the water, correct?
Correct. So I tie this and make a little loop here. It won't come apart. And then the easiest thing to do is get the extension cord and the hose.
So hold them together at the same time. Okay.
And you just put it down in the creek.
How much water does it need to be able to suck up?
It has to be above here. But right now the creek is running really good and it'll have plenty. And you just drop it in a hole in the creek.
Kind of like fishing.
You just leave it like that. Then you take your extension cord back to the top. See, you have a lot of extra extension cord, but you can just plop it down here on the ground and it just plugs in right here on the side of the cabin is an outlet. And the pump is pumping. It'll take about 30 seconds to a minute for the water to start coming up. You can turn it off for a second if you want. I wait to see that it's pumping before I walk away, and depending on how full the cistern is, it could take an hour to an hour and a half. You see your water's running. You just take it, put it inside the lid, and leave it running, and check on it every 30-45 minutes until it's full.
This is the overflow right here for it. It fills to there. And if it's about if it's half full, it takes about an hour.
Correct.
If it's 3/4 empty, then it'll take about an hour and a half.
Correct.
So that you can gauge your time on how much time you need. And when you're done with the cistern, you just repeat the process. You unplug it, roll up the extension cord, and it goes in the cabin next to the fireplace, and you roll up the hose and put the hose back on the hose bib over there underneath the bathroom window, and then you take the pump and make sure it's all dry, and you put it inside the house, inside the cabin, with the extension cord next to the fireplace. Anything else we do?
That's filling the cistern. I'll show you in a minute how to disconnect the pump.
Okay.